My son sent me this video, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already seen it online, on TikTok, on everywhere, regarding Antarctica. So over the ice wall, there's a video where they show, it looks like a huge city the size of New York City. And the water is different. Like first it's kind of like wavy, and then it's just
clear
smooth.
glass. Yes.
Clear glass and smooth. And my son is just like fascinated with this. And what is going on over there? What's really behind this wall? We can't get to it. Any energies you were catching on that?
Well, I'm kind of surprised, first off, if they got any video out of Antarctica, because the governments are really like shut that stuff down.
Oh, so they know.
They know a lot of things.
Always.
But there are alien cities there. Ancient. Some of them are ancient. That's kind of the cool part about
They
it.
look like they're made of ice, though. Or it's different.
It's covered in ice, just because there's so much snow in Antarctica, and it snows so much there. And it's kind of an interesting one because there has been a lot of energy in that area, because as our ice caps start, melting and stuff like that, like it's exposing more and more of this. But the cities are not necessarily made out of snow. They're just covered in snow.
Yes.
So it's kind of like there's a blanket of snow over everything. So that's kind of the interesting part of it. But there is a lot of alien energy. I saw a documentary several years ago about Antarctica, and that was kind of the interesting part, is like the energy of what's there. Now, of course, they have like these science people walking around, and I'm like, I'm feeling the energy, kind of like, oh my gosh. I was having a great time feeling the energy of it, where they're just kind of looking at like the science part of it.
Yes.
But I will tell you, there is a lot of alien energy in that area that's been there for many years. It's not something that's like recent or new or any of that stuff. None. It's been there for a long time.
And I love how you said the government's kind of hiding it up, because they say as well on the map, if you go to Google Maps to try to zoom in, it's cut off. It's not showing you anything but beyond that wall. Is that the reason why? Like, did they have an agreement, or did just something hiding in there?
Well, the government has always thought that the public, no matter where you are, what city you're in, is not ready for this in any way, shape, or form. So they have done extensive work to kind of make sure that we can't see past this or anything else. Yes. So they do that quite often.
So it's definitely not the lost city. Right.
It's definitely not the lost city.
So completely different, guys. Not the lost city. Different. I've heard that.
But the energy there is quite amazing. Now, one of the things that you can do, if you ever choose to do that and everything else, you could meditate and kind of go down there and look at it from a global standpoint. Like,
that would be
go
lovely.
Off planet and kind of look back at it, that sort of thing. That can be kind of a fun thing to kind of do.
Yeah,
so
that would be fun.
Like,
I would love that.
Kind of an interesting insight there. But I think that's kind of part of the fun that most people want to have with this energy is, we want to kind of see everything. I've also heard conspiracy theories about like Earth is flat and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, once you get off planet, you kind of realize like the true shape of Earth, the energy that's there, and there are definitely ancient portals, so you kind of can feel that ancient energy, that alien energy in certain areas. And usually it's kind of where the ley lines come in together, so that's kind of the interesting part about it. It's like, interesting.
So now they kind of see what's out there. Are they going to discover anything?
There are, one of the things I will say is it's a place that meteors hit all the time. So it's one of those. So there's a lot of meteor energy in that area, so that can be kind of fun and different because meteors bring in that energy from different planets, different energies, different universes, all that kind of energy. So that's always an interesting, like, what's there? What are we talking about?
I love the alien energy, though. That's interesting. I know you said before in a video I've seen that you had out that sometime this year in 2025 they may be starting to appear themselves more to us. Will they come back into that city area that they built?
I think it's funny that you assume that they're not there anymore.
Are they under, or kind of like hidden in a way?
They're there.
They're still there.
They're still there.
Oh, guys, they're here on
So that's it is one of the predictions I kind of made for 2025 is that aliens will make themselves known. So I kind of feel like it could be part of this, but I also feel like
nice, awesome.
there's some amazing energy that's going to be coming out. And we're seeing a lot of that kind of being powered by Pluto in the sign of Aquarius. And kind of like bringing like what has been hidden or hidden from us, bringing that out. So that's kind of like, yay, kind of thing.
I can't wait till I start digging into there to see what's more to come. That's exciting.
It's kind of the interesting part of it. It's like, okay, this is the interesting part. How is this all going to come together? Or how are they going to do all of this together? So it's kind of like,
that's
interesting.
Fun.
I'm looking forward to it. I love aliens. I love connecting with their energy. I have many clients that connect with their energy. So I'm like in many different ways. So I think that's kind of the cool, fun part.
Because the whole thing with the lost city of Atlantis is like, is it kind of the same energy with both? Or is it different?
They're different.
Okay.
Different. Okay. The lost city of Atlantis was basically where we kind of met with alien energy. So that energy is different, where this city is basically an alien energy.
They had different technology than what we have, correct?
Because they kind of mixed with the alien energy. So it's kind of like, what do you bring to the table? What do I bring to the table? All that kind of stuff. And they were teaching us kind of like a way of like a classroom. Like they're teaching us how to do this and that sort of thing. And the more people they brought from Earth, a lot of times kind of corrupted some of that. And so that's kind of different. Where in Antarctica, that is more like an alien city here on Earth.
Is it really?
So that's kind of the fun part. Kind of like if you had an embassy in Russia, or if you had an embassy in China, or whatever it is. That's kind of what it is. So like in an alien environment, like you have aliens living.
So that's that why it's so hidden to where they can't find it, because they're not supposed to find it yet.
You're not. Well, they always, and this is a lot of the governments going like, well, the public isn't ready for this. The public isn't ready for aliens to come out. They're not ready for the aliens to kind of show themselves.
Yes. Oh, well, guys, I can't wait till they do this year.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. I kind of feel like it'll be like sometime this summer, so I'm like, yes, I'm ready for it. I'm so ready for it.
I don't even know how I'm going to react to it yet.
But I think that's kind of the thing is, the governments have worked to kind of make us afraid of it. Yes, and make it afraid of like they're coming to take over your house, and they're coming to take over your blah, blah, blah. They're really not. It's one of those, like, they've been working with the governments for years, for generations. They have their alien energy, their alien devices, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it doesn't take much. Just look at your cell phone.
It's like, seriously, that's not from us, guys.
That's not all from us.
Yeah.
It's one of those, that's kind of the fun, crazy part. So that kind of like,
oh, wow.
Here we go.
I can't wait to come. So I'm wondering to see what new stuff they're going to bring to us. Like, what else they're going to be able to give us.
I think that's kind of the interesting part always.
Yes.
When you work with alien energy, is kind of like, what is all of the energy that's coming up? So
we look forward to it.
Definitely. I thank you so much for joining us today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.